Hello, Japanese salaryman Vero here. Today, 30th February. I'm quality engineer in Japanese car manufacturing companies, and I'm posting these videos and I'm talking about what my thought and what happened in Japan and my day. And thank you for watching these videos. I posting videos every day to develop my speaking English skills. So to enhance my English skills, I started to listen to podcast of nightly news, maybe CBS, but the broadcasters. It's good for tools for learning English because I'm not sure this is Spotify unique features. The Spotify automatically translate the program each podcast podcast program. So nightly news, in the nightly news, the host speaking in English very very fluently because he is a native, and some correspondent report what happened in Boston or somewhere in USA, and it's so fast English, and it's hard to understand all of what they said. But the Spotify's automatic translations, and maybe it's conducted by the machine translator, but it's so nice to understand what people talks in the programs. And nightly news content is so nice for me, and from the politics to the business and climate change, and I just learned serious cold weathers came to the USA mainland USA. So it sounds so severe, and I had flight collisions due to the extreme cold weathers. I feel so sad to hear the sad news in USA, and in the from January, president has changed from Biden son to the Trump sons. It's good news for Japanese even, and every time nightly news host start their news from the Trump sounds and extreme cold weathers. It's so hard, and I just surprised the Elon Musk son is a member of the new political party, and so he support Trump son's plan, and I had it's a very big problem, and because he can access a financial record that USA government has, and the right to report programs make their accessible things. Musk son can access every financial report in the millions of American peoples. It's serious programs in the reporters said that. Yeah, so but I like to understand totally in the news reporters says, but I have one nervous I have an hour to get to my office, so I can listen for the 1 hour of the nightly news, and each nightly news programs only have 20 minutes, and I can. So I simply I simply do the math. I can repeat 3 times during a commute to my office, but I concentrate to listen the reporter's voice, and I read with smartphone, and the translate automatically by the machines, and sometimes the transcript looks wrong. It's not much. It doesn't match with what reporter said, but yeah, it's good. The transcript support me to understand what people talk in the nightly news. So nice. And nightly news, maybe it's a latest one for Japanese. So every time I went to if I go to the office in the mornings, and Japan is located on the earlier time zone. So when USA is night and Japan is morning, and the nightly news, I think the nightly news is made just after the main programs broadcasted in USA, and the podcast made a little bit later. The main broadcast ended. So the program, some certain programs ended in the night the USA, and it takes a little bit time to broadcast or post in the podcast in the Spotify, and so I think the timing and posting some certain programs of nightly news, and in the early morning in Japan. So the nightly news is so fresh for us, because we listen the nightly news, USA nightly news, and nightly news is so extremely fresh for us in the morning in Japan. So every time I see the nightly news, the podcast main page, each program's labels has a label of the new, so fresh. Yeah, it looks so weird because in the USA, every people's prepare to sleep, or prepare to go to the bed, but in the timings, the programs, it's new for us in the morning in Japan. So it's really interesting. Yeah. So anyway, so I usually I start to listen to the nightly news with the transcript made by the Spotify, and I love to use the Spotify. And before Spotify service started in the world, I had to buy the CDs, or I rent in the CDs in the town. So I like to buy the smooth jazz CDs, and sometimes I import from the Amazon.com in the USA. And when the Japanese yen is strong than the US dollars, it's good. good golden era for me. So now it's 150 yen to $1, and when I was a student of university, around 80 yen to $1. It can become $1. So when I like to purchase smooth jazz CDs in the Amazon.com in the USA, I can buy the around so cheap, extremely cheaper as than do in Japan. So but important fee, it's a shipment fee, cost for every shipment. So I purchased around 10 CDs in the one transitions in Amazon.com. So the large cardboard cardboard arrived on my home, and I was very exciting when the cardboard arrived on my house in Japan. And so sometimes the CD's case is broken, and the plastic case has a mysterious hole. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why the hole. Oh, there the CD case is a hole. The hole is, I guess, some people checking the content of cardboard make a hole my CDs because to check the some suspicious things imported from the USA. I guess so. But anyway, so when I got the CDs from Amazon.com, I was really excited to open the cardboard, and the cardboard style is really different from the Amazon.jp, and the style, the appearance is different, and the Amazon.com in USA it has sell the CDs that we cannot buy there in Amazon.jp. So it's a really good memory for me, and I still have the CDs in my rooms, and but Spotify's break my hobby to import the CDs. Yeah, so I like to listen to music by CDs because the CD has a lot of data, and sound quality is so nice, but the quality cannot beat convenience, I think, because if you pay for 1,000 yen, around 1,000 yen for Spotify, I can access billions of music in the application in the smartphone. It's a really I find a style of listening music it's completely changed after Spotify appears in the world, and there are 3 or 4 music broadcasters, both subscription service, Apple Music and Amazon Music, and Yahoo YouTube Music and Spotify, and I'm not sure the earliest service, which earliest services. I think the music subscriptions service firstly started by the Spotify. I believe so, and Spotify in the timings in the beginning of Spotify start service in Japan. Spotify was introduced as playlist is so appropriate. It's so useful in Japan. So every people, so Spotify knows the music lovers. So yeah, even now, my colleague in my office or listen the music by the Apple Music and YouTube Music, because YouTube Music provides us a free, no ad-free YouTube videos. That's why he choose the YouTube Music, and she choose Apple Music because she just use the iPhone. And I think Spotify is currently is minor. Minors. It's my opinions, but I believe Spotify is best for music lovers because the playlist in the Spotify is so nice, and recommendations it's intelligent, I think, and intelligent shuffle it's one of the features in Spotify. And when you turn on the intelligent shuffle in your favorite female musics, and the shuffles play the music according to our favorite list. But sometimes the intelligent shuffle music bring the brand new music, start to play, and according to your preference. So it's so really nice features. Yeah, so I love, as I explained yesterday, I have a big favorite music list. So every time I drop by, I can get some good smooth jazz music by chance. I push the heart button. It means you can add the favorite list to the Spotify, and I keep do the things every time I face the good music. So my favorite music list grew up by around 250 music. So yeah, so Spotify is well know what kind of smooth jazz is good for me. So every time I turn on the intelligent shuffles in the favorite list, Spotify play the music through them in my favorite list, and sometimes they insert the brand new music. Because of intelligent shuffles, the intelligent shuffles sometimes provide the music outside of your favorite list. So, but Spotify knows what style of smooth jazz I like. So yeah, the music came by the intelligent shuffles. Sounds like I already added many years ago. So I like you understand what happens every time I push the intelligent shuffle in Spotify. So anyway, if you would love to listen English, I recommend you to use Spotify for your one of options of music subscribe service. So anyway, so I'm ending today's vlog, and I talked about sorry, I only remember how Spotify is good, and my memory of Amazon.com from USA shipped to me eccentric cardboard contains CDs, smooth jazz CDs, and yes, that's all. Thank you for watching these videos, and thank you for comments. So I'm replying your comment just after I post these videos. Bye.